is there any special rates for first time traveler to Canada? Is there any plan without meals? Can you also check up to how many people can do quarantine together? If I book for 4 people together, right, the booking would be under one person's name, so how will the details of other travelers be added on top of it? Is that true only for a given household, or friends can also quarantine together? So is there any other way or mode of payment, for example cash, or any other way to reduce the cost? Can they quarantine together for the remaining 11 days as well? What is the cost associated for 4 people?
If you don't have a credit card or you're unable to afford the hotel stay,
right,
you have to call.
हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। मैं हूं आपका कनेडियन दोस्त और आज की वीडियो के अंदर मैं आप सभी के क्वेश्चन के आंसर्स देने वाला हूं इन रिगार्ड्स टू 3 डे होटल क्वारंटीन, स्पेसिफिकली कि भाई 3 डे होटल क्वारंटीन के अंदर 2 से ज़्यादा 3 से ज़्यादा लोग शेयर कर सकते हैं या नहीं। तो मैं 4 से 5 क्वेश्चन पूछने वाला हूँ IRCC के एजेंट को। हाँ जी, आज मैं कॉल करके आप सभी को लाइव बताने वाला हूँ कि क्या क्या उनके रिस्पॉन्स आते हैं। तो जी ये सारे क्वेश्चंस आए थे मेरे इंस्टाग्राम के ऊपर, तो इंस्टाग्राम हैंडल मेरा यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो। मोस्टली जो क्वेश्चन थे इंस्टाग्राम के ऊपर लोगों ने पूछे थे, इसके अलावा यूट्यूब के कमेंट्स के ऊपर भी बहुत सारे लोगों ने अपने क्वेश्चंस पूछे थे। तो जी इंस्टेड ऑफ सभी को रिप्लाई करने से अच्छा मैंने सोचा कि एक वीडियो बना ली जाए ताकि सभी लोगों को ये इन्फॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड हो जाए, क्योंकि काफ़ी लोगों को तो ये प्रॉब्लम का पता ही नहीं है एंड इससे आपके थोड़े पैसे भी बच सकते हैं। तो बहुत ही इन्फॉर्मेटिव वीडियो होने वाली है। तो जी वीडियो को तो आप लाइक कर ही दीजिए एंड ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोगों के साथ शेयर कीजिए एंड चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए ताकि सभी लोगों का भला हो सके एंड वो इन्फॉर्म डिसीजन ले सके एंड वो एक्स्ट्रा पे ना करे जबकि उनके पैसे थोड़े बच सकते थे। तो जी मैं कॉल करूंगा IRCC एजेंट को एंड आपको पता चल जाएगा वंस एंड फॉर ऑल कि क्या क्या एक्चुअल में वो देखते हैं एंड क्या क्या रिक्वायर्ड है। सो लेट्स बिगिन। हाय, माय नेम इज गुरसिमरन, यू कैन कॉल मी गुरी।
And are you booking for yourself or on behalf of someone else?
Actually, I was booking for someone else. So in order to book that, I had a few questions. So would you mind answering those for me, please?
Sure. Before we proceed here, Gary, can you go ahead and provide me with a callback number just in case we get disconnected?
Yeah, sure. It's
And what questions did you have?
yeah, so in the website it was mentioned that 2 to 4 people can share the quarantine room if they are traveling for the same flight. So I wanted to confirm, is that true only for a given household, or any like friends can also quarantine together?
As far as so when it started, it used to be you had to live at the same address.
Right.
But I believe on the Arrive Can website, as long as they are traveling together on the same flight, it should be okay.
Okay, perfect. And can you please confirm once?
Yep. Just give me 1 sec here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure as long as they're on the same flight, they can room together. It shouldn't be an issue.
Right, because on Canada.ca it specifically says that you can quarantine together, but it doesn't say anything about household. So I just wanted to be sure so that we don't have any problem.
Yeah, let me just confirm here 1 second.
Can you also check up to how many people can do quarantine together? Somewhere I see 3, somewhere I see 4.
4 is the maximum.
4 is the max. Okay. And do you have any idea of what is the cost associated for 4 people, like average?
It depends on the hotel.
Okay.
It could be as high as $700 or $800 a night.
Okay.
Because I mean the package has to cover meals for everybody in the room, transportation, cleaning supplies, protective equipment for the staff. So it covers a lot of stuff for the quarantine.
Okay. So in the meantime, can you also answer, like for example, if I book for 4 people together, right, the booking would be under one person's name. So how will the details of other travelers be added on top of it?
Well, everybody's name is going to be on the reservation. There's just going to be one main person, but everybody's name will be on there.
Okay, makes sense. So even if we do online, will that still hold true?
It should.
Okay.
I'm not sure how the hotel websites are set up.
Okay.
We don't use the hotel website. We use the central booking system.
Okay, got it. So even if like someone, for example, someone books it online and if they want to add travelers details, they'll have to either call the hotel or to you guys in order to add the other remaining travelers, I guess, right?
Yeah, again, I'm not sure how their site is set up.
Okay. Yeah, because every hotel is different.
It asks you for everybody's name, but I'm not sure.
Okay, makes sense. And also, like, because most of the people who are traveling are like international students or new immigrants, so is there any special rates for first time traveler to Canada?
No, it's the same rate regardless regardless of the traveler.
Okay, okay. So the GAA rate, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and again, it's a fixed rate because it has to cover all the quarantine
No,
costs.
I got that. No problem. They don't want meals. Is there any subsidized rate for that? Like, is there any plan without meals?
No, it's just one type of package, and meals are included.
Okay, okay. So it's like a complimentary. If you want to have it, you can have it. If you don't, just leave it, right?
Well, that I don't know. You'd have to check with the hotel because they're the ones, because they have to make sure that it's contactless food delivery.
Okay.
They can't just bring in. Right, there's quarantine protocols to follow.
No,
right?
I get that.
So
Yeah.
if you decide not to take the meals at the hotel, there's no guarantee you're going to be able to get meals from anywhere else, right?
Right. Okay, got that.
Because there's quarantine protocols that have to be followed, so they can't just have food coming in from anywhere in the city, right?
Sure. Yeah, thanks for that. What about the mode of payment? So like if for example a person doesn't have a credit card, because like most of the people will be coming from India, like specifically the international students, right? So there we don't have credit cards. So is there any other way or mode of payment based on which we can provide the money, for example cash?
No, it has to be credit card.
It has to be credit.
You can book using someone else's credit card. It doesn't have to be your credit card.
Right.
So if you know someone who has a credit card, they can provide you with their card information
Right.
to pay for the room, and then you could just pay them back.
Okay.
That is possible. It's not a problem. We're able to book on anybody's card.
Right.
So if it's someone else's card, they just basically have to talk to the hotel and do a third-party booking form.
Okay.
Which is fine. It basically just means that they're not the guest, but it's their card that will be paying for the room.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
And
so that's an option too. So if you know someone with a card.
sure, that helps. And is there any other thing, like any other way to reduce the cost?
Nope.
No.
No, they're fixed rates, right? Because it has to cover the cost of the quarantine, right?
Right. Okay, makes sense.
If you don't have a credit card or you're unable to afford the hotel stay,
Right.
you have to call ArriveCan and discuss it with them. So at that point, you'd have to call the government and discuss that with them.
Okay.
On what the next steps are.
Okay, got that. And last but not the least, for example, 4 people quarantined together in the hotel, right? They get negative reports. Can they quarantine together for the remaining 11 days as well?
That's something you would have to check with Border Services or ArriveCan.
Okay.
Because I don't work for the government, so I wouldn't know the answer.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. No worries. Thank you so much. So can you confirm on the first question? I'm waiting for that one. Earlier the holdup was like 3 hours. Now it just took me 10 minutes to get connected, so it's pretty fast now, huh?
A lot of people have already made their travel arrangements, and the government opened it up where they allow people to either call the hotels on the quarantine list,
Right.
or if you go to the quarantine list online for hotels, some of them have online portals set up for the GAA rates. So
Exactly.
there's various options to book now. So our lines are not getting flooded. So I found it. So the answer is yes. It says yes. Those who have traveled together may share accommodation.
Okay, perfect. And you said that the maximum number of people can be 4, right?
4, correct.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for clarifying. Thank you so much. Have a great day. सो जी, जैसे कि आप सभी के क्वेश्चंस के आंसर आपको मिल गए होंगे। सो अप टू 4 पीपल आप क्वारंटीन कर सकते हो। आप किसी और के क्रेडिट कार्ड के थ्रू भी बुकिंग करवा सकते हो। एंड जी 3 डे होटल क्वारंटीन के बाद आप, ये तो क्वेश्चन नहीं पता चला कि आप 11 डेज के लिए ग्रुप क्वारंटीन कर सकते हो, बट अगर आप कर भी लोगे तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं आनी चाहिए, क्योंकि आपके पास प्रूफ होगा कि आपने ग्रुप क्वारंटीन 3 डे होटल के अंदर भी किया था। तो गवर्नमेंट को प्रॉब्लम नहीं होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि उन्होंने अगर पहले अलाउ कर दिया तो अभी भी अलाउ करेंगे, तो आपके पैसे बचने वाले हैं। अगर वीडियो अच्छी लगी हो तो लाइक करना ना भूलना, क्योंकि इतनी अच्छी इन्फॉर्मेशन कोई और प्रोवाइड नहीं करता है। एंड चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूले। थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो टिल द एंड। स्टे सेफ एंड आई विल सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वन।